We back. Yes, I do, James. Yes, I do, brother. What's up, Jesus? What do I mean by master the algorithm? When I say master the algorithm, I mean master price delivery. Predict price delivery. That's what I mean. What is the algorithm? The algorithm delivers price. What's good? Whoa. What's up, Damon? Feeling better, brother. Feeling a lot better. Nardina, appreciate you coming through. Sarvan, Gino, Ash, Nat. Trading today, even no news? Of course. What's the news today? It's not something I would normally avoid, right? Oh, PCE? Yeah, no problem, bro. Do you mean millions of various liquidity providers and brokers? Um, I have no idea, to be honest, what it is. I don't know. You bracket all that under one algorithm. If I had to make my own, which news do you not trade on? FOMC. You good, bro? You weren't streaming yesterday? Yep, I was sick yesterday, guys, so that's why I wasn't live. I was sick, and it's not that I can't stream sick, it's that I couldn't fall asleep early. I was up to like 2 a.m. So I wanted to make sure I got good sleep. I didn't want to trade when I was like super sleepy and tired. I would have done something stupid. Oh yeah, look how bearish AMD is right now. Yep, what's your question, brother? We good, brother. Yeah, we good. Look, I got my water, bro. We good. Appreciate you. Why do I believe someone with no credibility? Because I've backtested his information, thousands of trades, and found it to be true. Can I tame any ICT models for my trading system, or is it specific? Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, whatever you need, whatever the way you want to trade, brother. It's all going to come down to how you want to trade. All right, to 918, let's start marking out key levels here. I really think we can move high. I shouldn't say I really think. Order flow is so bearish, but any typical day, usually if this shit happens right here on a Friday, you know it's going to probably come back up. It is pretty bearish though. We do have to mark out previous month. Damn, we hit previous month high. We're above it now. Might just have to stay intraday charts for bias. S&T there. It just gives possibility and I've got a metric for how accurate your backtesting. You feel like backtesting doesn't validate anything. It just gives probability and a metric for how accurate your backtesting is. I mean, that's all I need to be profitable, brother. That's all I need. Don't need more than that. What's the importance of key levels like new week opening gap? You just use it as a confluence in your trading. The algorithm usually will refer back to these levels. That's very bearish. I promise you need a lot more. I mean, I don't think I do, bro. I got my information. I don't need anything else. If you feel like you need more, that's okay, bro. You can go for more. After the strong drop with APM session line and price go up and then we should be set one lower for all lows. It kept going lower today as well. Just very bearish order flow, brother. Very bearish order flow. It was that simple. Why no HFs trade ICT system? They probably don't know what a system is, bro. They probably never gave it a chance. Bro, listen, I'm not here to convert you, bro. I personally don't care what you trade. I'm just being transparent with you. I found my system. I know it's profitable. I'm here to execute it to the best of my ability. That's it, bro. There's no argument. I wouldn't say higher time frame bias and bullish, but I would like to see us come higher. Found the 2022 model Can only that make me profitable? Yes. What's up, Henry? I'll be trading futures today. Appreciate you, JM. That's really nice of you, brother. I do want to see higher prices. I personally want to see if you're profitable with Java. I don't know what that means. I've gotten 3 payouts. That's all I know. Appreciate you, Damon. What's your bias? I'm gonna look for longs and go from there. I'm looking for longs. For now, I'm interested in longs. The daily candle doesn't have a high. We dumped right at the open. That's very untypical. Daily FEG, yeah, it's possible we get there. Is a TikTok with 150K followers yours? Probably not, bro. Probably someone pretending to be me. I mean, this is my TikTok account. I don't have another one. Trade video good broker. Can I survive with a $10 account? You need more than $10 in your trading account, bro. TGB said to long today. I'm good, Dragon. Appreciate you asking, brother. Why longs? It's just very, very untypical for the daily candle to not have a high. Literally, go back. Just look at these candles. Is there a single one that's flat body on either the high or low? There isn't a single one in the last. Okay, there's one right there. So maybe like one in every 100. It's just a probability thing. So that's one thing for sure. And the other reason it's also Friday. Friday's characteristic is to trade back into the weekly range. The only thing is there isn't really a key level here. I mean, there is the daily fair value gap on ES. Obviously, we are inside the weekly fair value gap. That's the only thing, right? So it's obviously going towards a level. You know what? Just leave that James guy, guys. I don't know why he's trying so hard to convince me something. I'm not even here, not selling anything. I'm just here to show you my trading journey and how I trade. So yeah, I like these highs. I would love to see these highs get taken. Is there a small 4 hour? I mean, it's there. It's definitely there. I would want to see us move lower at the open. Join the DC? No, thank you, brother. We are at resistance. I don't trade support and resistance. To me, I see these beautiful relative equal highs. I see London high staring at me, asking to be taken. That's what I see. I see the new day opening gap that has not been touched right here. I mean, we did touch it actually right there, but we didn't touch the high of it. How high you think we can go at open? What then would you be bearish? Um, I mean, obviously, yeah, it depends how we set up. How high do I think we can go at open? I would prefer if we came down at the open, took out that minor sell side on the 15, and then gave us a 930 power of 3 higher. That would be my A plus model. Discord link doesn't work. The link works. You just have to copy paste it into your browser. Unfortunately, TikTok made it so you cannot directly go from TikTok to YouTube. I mean, from TikTok to Discord. Check DMs, sure, bro. Daily bias. Right now, I'm looking for longs. I mean, I wouldn't say I have a clear daily bias today. I don't know if we can get all the way into this fair value gap. Next week, I'd probably expect this fair value gap, but this week, no. But intraday, I know I'm looking for longs. Looking for longs right now. If we can get a move lower at 9:30, we can look for a classic PO3. Yep, there is definitely an SMT. I mean, there's an SMT here. This is SMT as well. We did touch the rejection block on the weekly. No, daily. I think it's a safe long. Bullish strong liquidity. Yeah, I mean, I think we can definitely. We had the 50-minute change. We have equal highs. Obviously, this could be a continuation to go lower. If we're wrong, it'll do this. That's a lot of downwards movement, and usually it's right. You don't. You said you don't use SMT. No, I do use SMT. It's just not a requirement for me. It's like the cherry on top. Context, narrative first, and then SMT. Already moved breaching down in session. Now we will reverse. We are going higher. Do you only go live on TikTok? I'm actually live on YouTube, brother. That's my main live stream. And then I look at TikTok chat every now and then. That should be a bullish engulfing retracement. I'm not sure what that is, bro. Appreciate everyone coming through, man. These are my levels. Obviously, we're inside of a 15-minute fair value gap right now. Bias, I'm just looking for longs. I'm more focused on taking a long. What's SMT? SMT is a Kraken correlation between correlated assets. It's the best way I can say it. You don't know US 30? I know US 30. I just don't trade it, bro. Add a clock on your stream screen. What does that mean? There's a clock right here. I leave just enough space for the clock to show. It's the same clock for my time. Please check DMs. Brother, I'm literally live right now. I'm not checking a DM. I'm not checking my DMs right now, bro. That's what I'm thinking too, Dragon. I mean, we did get the change in the state on the 30 minutes, almost on the hourly. But it could be like, I mean, we could also just take London highs and just start to stop, just to leave it there. So we kind of just have to see what's happening here. It's also a lot of consolidation, man. I want to see price come here. A lot of people are going to be bearish targeting this low. You don't see a long setup? Me neither, but I don't see anything telling me right now that it's going to go higher. But I'm saying I'm going to wait for that primarily. Bullish or bearish? I'm looking for longs right now. I want to see longs. I want to see my model present me a long setup. All right, bro, you're muted. It's like a short. I think we'll go lower right at 9:30 if I had to predict. I don't really try and predict that, but I would predict that. But I'm hoping for a longer time, like a more. I'm thinking the New York session could potentially take out London highs today, but you don't have to follow my bio. I mean, my my bias. What is your model? Power of 3. Asia highs source. Trust me, bro. Love it, bro. How you explain? Appreciate you, man. The only thing that is being priced contains inside the FEG plus the rejection. I think it's just why is the PA so slow? It's pre-market, bro. Just give it some time. It'll start to move. Are you an ICT trader? Yes, I am, brother. Could you go over your model? My model is power of 3. I mean, you'll see me use it here throughout the entire session. Even if we don't take a trade, you make a living out of trading. Not enough to sustain my living, no. But that's the plan. Eventually, just switch over to full-time trading. Yep, switch to 2025 contract. Or just trade the continuing. You should be trading NQH 2025. That's the contract that's traded right now. Yeah, PO3 is my model. Simple. You use 10:30 or 10 a.m. PO3. Nice, bro. The main PO3 I'm looking for is the 9:31. I just use the other ones to navigate the 9:31. So New York Open is a very important price level for me. I'm gonna take a fat break. I lost the 150K Express and a 50K Express. That's okay, bro. Are you profitable? Depends. Last couple months have been hard. So far, December's been pretty good for me. Months before that, I've gotten 3 payouts. So I don't know. We missed you yesterday and Wednesday. I was here Wednesday, brother. I was here Wednesday. I was just sick yesterday, so I didn't trade yesterday. All right, there's New York Open. I'll sign into the account here before we forget. To make sure. So today, my main focus is if my model forms, I don't want to hesitate. I want to take it. Just want to take it. What is this? What happened to? If my model forms, I just want to take it. I don't want to hesitate whatsoever. That's one of my main objectives today. And I also want to make sure I'm risking the correct amount. I want to risk 200 on this trade. No more, no less. All right, looks like we're going higher on the open. Everything is down so much. Oh, sorry, no, nothing happened at the open. I thought I saw something else. Okay, we're in business. What's your bias? I'm looking for longs. Nope, I'm on a funded account right now. Do you plan on going live for a long time for free? I'll probably always be going live for free, brother. Yeah, I've been showing my whole journey here for a lot of months now. I probably plan to continue it until until I until I make a lot of money or a lot of progress. Looking for shorts, NQ. I think we can for sure come down here. And this is tradable in my model if it forms the correct way, but it needs to form a very specific way. Then we can trade both the short and the long. But if it doesn't form very specifically, we cannot take it. There is an SMT there. It's gonna go straight to that level. Oh, yeah, so it didn't form in a nice way. So what's your plan to make trading full time? I'm in the same position as you. My plan, get some more payouts, put it into a live account. I'll probably get some more payouts, get even more accounts, get some more payouts, get even more accounts, get some more payouts, then open up a live account and grow that as much as I can. Buy Bitcoin? Sure, bro. 95? Yeah, it's not bad, sure. How did you build your model? Oof, that took a long time. Honestly, it was a pretty stressful process building my model. I went through so many models. I went through so much backtesting. Nothing stuck. Like everything I did, I just I was doubting it. This is a very shitty open, bro. Um, Alive and Express. Express funded is given to you by a prop firm after you pass their rules. Right, a live account, you open up a broker account. There's no rules, there's no payout restriction. You put in money and you do whatever you gotta do. You know, with Apex, do you copy trade? I usually use Top Step to copy trade, but right now I am using Apex. So no, I just have one Apex funded right now. I'm not using any other. I actually have a My Funded Futures account too, but I'm not trading it currently. But we just have the one futures account. Did backtest help a lot? Yes, backtest made my entire model. Well, backtesting and trading live, right? I did it at the same time. So I haven't missed a day. I haven't, like, I've reviewed the charts every single day since January 1st. No lie, yesterday I was sick, brother. Unfortunately, I had a flu and I just wanted to sleep in, I didn't even wake up to trade. Obviously, I reviewed everything. I posted in my Discord what happened. Unfortunately, it was one of our A plus classic models that formed. This is not like I'm not making this up, but it's literally in the book. I can't possibly make this up. I already posted this model like so long ago. Literally perfect. All right, you got the accumulation, manipulation, key level, range deviations, inversion fair value gap, breaker, breaker, and then you dump all the way. Notice I say when you dump to -2 to -2.5. We came down to -2, -2.5. I literally put at this point, you will retrace or reverse. In this case, it was a retracement, and then you continue lower to the objective, blah, blah, blah. So we still reviewed. Why can't I find NQ on Tradeovate? You're probably searching something up wrong. I kind of feel like price algo want to manipulate those lows and expand. I think so too. I mean, that would be nice. Did you replay trade to backtest? Like I went back in time. It's accumulation right now. This is 100% accumulation. Yes. There will be an expansion move shortly. Yes, they do. They do transfer accounts into live. So that's one way to get your live account. But you have to be consistently what you doing there. Like drinking water, bro. Just be patient, wait for your setup. Yep, my plan here is to simply, I just want to follow my rules. I don't want to hesitate once my setup forms. Definitely nothing here though. Yeah, this sucks. Just gotta wait this one out. I'm interested in long term. I'm not gonna long unless we can come down here probably. Can't see myself doing that. Took a risk trying to long this. There's nothing here. What are the best months for good trades? December usually sucks, and I think August. Actually, from my experience, honestly, it's just really December. The other months, some people say summer sucks, but I backtested the last 4 years, had no problem with my model. The only difficult time for me was December, and that's why I'm only trading one account right now. And it's my least favorite account. It's my Apex account. You think Asia will get hit today? I think so. I think it's possible. There's no trade ideas yet, but I think it's possible. What we're thinking on January. January is usually good, and I noticed usually after the first week. First week's kind of hectic. I'm only funded 50,000 right now. I only have one account right now. Why is Apex your least favorite? Apex is my least favorite because I don't like their rules. I don't like their rules at all. It just really goes against the way I trade. I like to hold my trades. A lot of the time I break even after a large expansion, right? My partial system, it just doesn't work. Nice. Don't like that. Wait, are option contracts expiring today? Can you give a few advices how? For what? Best streamer? Appreciate you, bro. I'm just here to improve psychology. It depends what you struggle with. It depends what you struggle with. If you struggle with over trading, are you over risking? Are you not following rules? Did you define your bias based on the ASC longs today? I'm looking for longs, yes, Toppy. The reason I'm looking for longs, well, we opened up with bullish order flow. So we do have intraday bullish order flow right now. We have a very clear objective to where it can go. It's also Friday characteristic. Usually Friday does trade back into the weekly range. You can even mark this up and look for a TGIF. You can see TGIF. So it's typical for Friday to do something like this. You also have the very clear objective, like I said. So London highs aligns with 20% TGIF low. So I think we can get there. See if my model can take us there though. Option contracts expire today. Ooh, interesting. Usually when option contracts expire, this is typical. This is typically what happens at the open. Did you find your bias based on the years of time buy below, sell above? No, I did not. I defined my bias based on the things I just said. Friday characteristic is to trade back into the range. We already have bullish order flow intraday. So we had the breaker here, the change in state of delivery, huge bullish fair value gap. We're obviously going up towards somewhere. The idea is we're either going up for this fair value gap in premium or the buy side. I think we're going to take the buy side because, like I said, a Friday's characteristic. We also have a new day opening gap high that hasn't been touched the entire day. So this is our high of day right now. I think it's even possible that we can come here, to be honest. I think that's possible. So that's what we're looking for. This is not what I want to see. Not really. Not really, if I'm being honest. What's up, Dylan? Welcome back, brother. Ninja Trader is a good platform. Yeah, are you trading today or avoiding for some reason? Nope, today we're trading. Today we're trading. Are you want to see what the data low inside that feed you can push up? Data low is over here. I don't think we're gonna come that low. I just want to see this fair value gap, man. We couldn't even get this fair value gap. If they just gave us a manipulation before going up, we could have taken it. But they just went right away. That's okay. It's okay. Don't feel like you missed it. Don't feel my bias is bullish. This is the first level I was expecting to get hit. It just got hit. Unfortunately, no entry model for me presented. So I still think we can go higher, but now we have to keep in mind this is a potential spot price can reverse from. So it's not. I will be trading the last 2 weeks, yeah. It's not a ideal place to be taking longs from, especially, because this is where we can reverse. So if I'm wrong, right? The trade is going to lose, and we'll find out very quickly. So you have to be very cautious here. So I'm not taking any of these fair value gaps. Absolutely not. I need more information. You in something now? No, you'll see if I'm in something. I'm not here to hide anything, bro. I lose all the time. I win all the time with you guys. Not here to hide anything. I mean, it looks like AMD form. Yeah, you can argue this is an AMD here, accumulated, manipulated, but I would have preferred to see the sell side get taken. I mean, we did take out some sell side, but either way, there was no entry model, so it wouldn't have worked out. I'm having problems with trading, with over trading, and my patience. Why bullish still isn't there a deal about to take on sell side? I mean, there's always going to be buy side and sell side, right? You just have to know where the higher time frame is likely to go. For me, why am I bullish on the higher time frame? Like I said, we do have bullish order flow, 15-minute, right? Identified by this change in the state of delivery, and the only sell buy side level is over here. So it's very expected for us to take this buy side level. That's one. Two, we have TGIF conditions, and Friday is usually known for trading back into the range. And then the third and final main reason is this new day opening gap. I think we can get there. I think we can get there. You look at Euro USD. Yeah, honestly, I will, because right now Nasdaq is not doing much for us. Nasdaq's not doing much for us daily. Wow, that's a really nice potential draw on liquidity. Are we in a discount? 1 hour. It's longable, to be honest. You look for longer shorts. Sell model. I personally would look for longs if it was me. Targeting this daily fair value gap. We just put in relative equal highs right there. Unless there's an SMT there, you'd have to check GBP. If there's an SMT, scratch that idea. If there's no SMT, personally, I would be targeting the fuck out of this high. I'd look for this. Yeah, I would just target that high. Look for retracement into London. I wouldn't look for a sell. Maybe to these equal lows. But after that, I think we can get here. Unless there's an SMT with GBP. You know what? I'm going to check for you guys. No, there's no SMT. Yeah, I'd probably look for a long if I'm being honest. There's no SMT with GBP. Daily chart. Future trader brokers in Canada, you can use AMP futures. That's probably the best one. Do you recommend a Nasdaq and S&P? That's what I trade. It's my favorite thing to trade. So, sure, I'll recommend it, I guess. Big problems with over trading. Honestly, how to get over trading. You need to understand why you're over trading. Are you just trying to make money? You should get to me, I think with any psychology issue, you need to get to the root problem. Like the root problem. For most people, their psychology issues come from the fact that they just want to make money very quickly, or they don't want to lose any money. They just want to make and not lose anything. Usually that leads to their psychology issues. So if your issue is you're over trading because you think that you're gonna keep trading to make more money, you just need to learn. You need to learn. Yeah, if there's definitely an FEG here, I wouldn't take it, but you can. You definitely can. If it was macro time, maybe I would, but I need a little bit more confluence here. What's the 3 lines you just put? I just put out I was marking out the 50%, the equilibrium of the dealing range here, so I wanted to see if we can trade back into that. I don't know, 2 big will help me most was focusing on the process, and that's where I found it. Is 930 opening price 9? Someone just asked, is 930 open price 9? No, it's 930, bro. Can I ask how time correlates to the fair value gap? What do you mean time? You're a chill streamer for real. Appreciate you, bro. Wow, how time you want to look at the time that's using the fair value gap. You could take a 30-second inversion. I'm not going to, but you definitely could. I want to wait for the macro. ES also formed a bearish fair value gap, and it gave us the inversion. So just gonna be a little more patient. It's not a plus trade for me. So ES has a bearish fair value gap here. Just traded into it. If ES gives an inversion here, actually, that is our perfect entry model. So let's focus on that right now. Let's focus on that. This would be a zero rule break, and like I said, I don't want to hesitate anything. I guess we'd be targeting that new day opening gap that, like we said, on NQ. You can see no inversion there. So I'm not in a trade now, by the way, guys. I was seeing to see if this was gonna invert. It already wicked. I'm already not that interested in it, if I'm being honest. But we're stuck between two fair value gaps. I'd rather just wait for the macro, I think. Yeah, good thing we didn't take that. I mean, obviously we would never take that trade. It did not even inverse, so no way, no reason to take that trade. IFG 1 minute. I'm not interested in shorts, like I said. I'm more here going to be focused on longs. It's not that I think we can go lower. It's just I don't think I'll be able to see an A plus entry short. You know, I don't think I'll see it. It's going to be against my higher time frame. So unless something can give me some more information that it can go lower. For now, I'm not really interested in any shorts. Stop slurring your words. I mean, not bad. I didn't know I was slurring. NQ is stronger right now. Yeah, I would say NQ is stronger. But it's not clear. I mean, realistically, they're doing pretty much the same thing. It's just a little bit difference in the wicks. Hey, Gaddy, good to be here. Appreciate you. But what happened yesterday? I was sick. I did miss a day. What's your thoughts on CRT? CRT works when power of 3 aligns. If power of 3 does not align with CRT, it will fail. So it's a good pattern. Just make sure you know how to use it properly. Or just trade something else. Power of 3, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. We have to make sure here that we're analyzing on NQ. Made that mistake once. Okay, well, we're inside of the 5-minute fair value gap. We can get a 1-minute inversion here. That would be our model for longs. Let's see if it happens, right? I'm not going to force it. You bullish or bearish for the day on NQ? I mean, my original bias was to come to London highs. That's a breaker. There is a breaker here, yeah, if that's what you're talking about. But I wouldn't trust this breaker because, like I said, London highs was taken. That's why I said if we're going to take longs after London highs are taken, I didn't mention any shorts. I said, oh, when I said the inversion, I didn't mean the 5-minute bearish inversion. I meant waiting for a bullish inversion. But like I said, London highs was my first objective, and they took it without my entry model presenting itself. So if we're going to take London highs, you need to be very cautious taking a long. Like I said, I'm not taking any longs off of these fair value gaps. So I didn't do that, right? I was waiting for an inversion, and that didn't happen. So we didn't take a long. Very simple stuff, right? The reason is we just took out a play. Like there's a decent chance we're just wrong, right? The bias isn't too clear for me to trust that we're going to keep going past London highs. It's a very obvious pool of liquidity that we could reverse from, or at least retrace from, with a deep retracement, especially on a day like this, right? So you have to be very cautious. So if you took any of these fair value gaps, that's probably where you went wrong. So yes, market structure shift fair value gap makes sense in some instances. You just need to make sure you know the narrative, right? We just took out London highs. Yeah, I mean, I would still love to take a long from here. I haven't removed that marking up. Do you follow MMXM Trader? He helped me so much. No, I don't really follow him, to be honest. Yeah, he was right. My problem I really want to get the money fast. That's the reason. So if your issue is you want to get the money fast, right, then you need to learn that over trading is just going to slow you down. Okay? That's what you need to learn. And once you can learn it and truly believe in it, because if you believed with all your heart that you're like, you know what, if I overtrade, I'm just going to lose money and not make any. Are you still going to overtrade? No, you're overtrading because you think you can make more money. Yeah, we inverted the 5, so I'm just waiting now. Just waiting for lower. See if we can get to these lows. This is where I want to see price go. Nah, I feel better now, to be honest. I feel better. How many accounts do you copy trade? Usually I do 5, but right now we just have the one account. Bearish bias today. I mean, I was bullish to London highs, and I wanted to see at this price level, could we continue to the new day opening gap? So far, nothing like that, but I still haven't killed the idea of taking a long. Right, we're inside the 15-minute bullish. I want to really see these lows get taken, man, if I'm being honest. So a bullish breaker here or a bullish change in the state of delivery, I can go long off that. That'll meet my model's criteria. So buy side, sell side, and we can maybe get that 10 a.m. reversal inside the macro. That would be an A+ setup for me if it formed. It hasn't formed yet. Right? There's no trade idea yet, but it could form here. It could form here. We did take out the sell side. That was the most important thing of what happened there. We did take out sell side. We did tap into the 15. Trying to follow my model here. So 15-minute FUG, we took it. We have the raid. If we get a bullish fair value gap, I'm not gonna enter off this 1-minute CISD. I'll have to wait for the inversion there. Because we could form a breaker here, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit. If we get the inversion, we can mark it buy maybe. Classic double purge. We do have the change in state of delivery. This is a change in the state of delivery. It's very, not I want to say weak, but just a change in state of delivery, just a little bit not enough for me. I want to see the inversion here, and maybe the breaker as well. And if we go longs, we'll probably do something like this. That's already 2R. We're gonna target the new day opening gap. Could take something like this. All right, if we get the closure here, let me focus up here. Make sure we get the right risk. We didn't get the inversion, unfortunately. Oh, no inversion yet. Just gonna wait it out until it happens. How much are we gonna be risking on this one? Looks like we're gonna be risking 2 micros on this one. Maybe we can do a little bit more here. Get away with 3 micros. The 2-minute inverses. I'll put it at the rejection block. All right, we will be taking. I will take this trade as it meets all my criteria. Assuming we get the inversion, we should get the inversion. I'm gonna buy it as soon as it ticks down right there. I will put on ticks. Yeah, happy with this trade. Stop loss goes to the rejection block, +1 tick. And TP will most likely be the new day opening gap. Maybe we'll take off like 90% here or something and leave a runner. We're entering off the 2-minute inversion. So far in some drawdown. See if we can go higher. Did we inverse the 3-minute fair value gap? I mean, we did. We inversed on ES. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Can't complain about this. Oh, this is your minor buy side. I want to see us at least get there. We could even close there. You just took the exact same trade. Nice, bro. I like this trade. It's a good trade. Pulling off the 15-minute fair value gap. More importantly, we didn't break any rules. I didn't hesitate. I did every single thing as my model says to do. So I'm really happy with this. Didn't miss any information. Just classic. Let's put up the P&L here for the original trade. Sorry, I mean the risk to reward. So yeah, that did not even become close to 2R. I really don't want to. Maybe we could put the stop here now that we have a fair value gap. But yeah, I don't think we can really get 2R on this. Does anyone know how to do the horizontal? Oh yeah, right there. I'm just gonna label my 2R marker. And because this stop is, may have risked too much on this trade. So we'll have to maybe risk lower. This is still a PO3. It's still a double purge. Buy side, sell side, right? It's just a large manipulation. So this is what it looks like in the classic model. So it's still there, just a little bit larger. Still the double purge, right? Double purge with the macro. No rules broken. The macro still in play. It's a good long for me. Could have got a better entry. We did form a 2-minute fair value gap, so we will keep that in mind. Go from there. Mark out the 2-minute fair value gap here. Pretty much aligns with the inversion pretty well. I would prefer it not trade into this fair value gap if I'm being honest. I don't want to see it touch that because it's a pretty clean BPR. But if it does touch it, I would expect an immediate reaction higher. I haven't read chat in a while. What's happening? But entry was not good. What's your final TP? It's a new day opening gap. I mean, there's a 15-minute CB here. We could TP at 2R. It would make sense. I wouldn't expect more than this level right here. This green line. I wouldn't expect more than that. That's like the max. If I'm gonna leave runners, it's gonna be there. But just remember, I'm on Apex, so. Is there things you leave out on live stream that I do just for your mentorship? No, not really. Just with the mentorship, I just kind of go over price action. We do some trading together, backtesting together, reviews. Today you're gonna win 100%. I would, yeah, I would. This is protected. I would assume this is. We're taking this trade assuming this is protected, for sure. Yeah. So far, I mean, I'm not gonna come. This is an A+ trade for me. Wouldn't hesitate at all. 10 a.m. will sell us. I don't think so. We'll see. You could wait for the IFG. If we're gonna touch this price level, I would want to see it immediately move higher. See what happens at 10? Yeah, so let's open up here. It's actually show our 10 a.m. PO3. We just touched the BPR all the way through. Mm, 10 a.m. flat body. I don't like that. We should have maybe closed the position right there. I don't like that flat body. But it could go up before. It could go up before reversing on us. I just don't like that flat body there. Probably gonna touch it. I like my stop loss. I'm not gonna change it. Another flat body. Holding through news. It's minor news, so yeah, I have no problem holding through this. Your fill is yeah, my fill is but listen, in a lot of instances, right off this inversion, we just continue higher, A lot of the times it won't come back down. So that's why I take the market in this specific instance. I would love to see a closure above these candles, forming the OB. Keep an eye out on ES here. Yeah, it's a good trade, just classic long for me. Hopefully this order flow can stay bullish. See how we react to this high here. See if we touch the OB. We just touch the OB right there. See if it holds. If it doesn't break the short-term high, we're bearish. It should run at least this high. I'd be pretty surprised if it goes lower from here without even taking this high. What's your bias? I'm literally in a long, so I'd hope my bias is bullish. Well, what's your entry to respect of? My entry was the 2-minute. As soon as it inversed the 2-minute, I took my entry on a market order. Reason being, 2-hour objective makes sense, and that's my entry model. It's just one of my entry models after seeing the change in state of delivery on the 1-minute. Notice we touched the order block, came higher. I want to see these highs get taken right here, right now. Right, I want to see it make a higher high here. Ideally with a body, but we still have that 10 a.m. flat. So these is getting a little bit crowded, so let's remove the order block. Seven minutes left in the macro. What does flat mean? It means 10 a.m. opened and it only went up. There is no low here. There's no low here. There's no low here. If you go to the 4-hour chart, there's no low there. It's just up. So that's a form of imbalance, right? That's imbalance. There's no sell side delivery at this price level. So usually the price will come, price is often, not every time, but often drawn to that price level, right? Because it's an imbalance. And I don't like that because it's near my stop. So that's not something I would usually want to see in my trade. See if we get the propulsion block here. This is forming as a propulsion block. It's a risky break even here, but you could. I'm just labeling up what I see here. So bullish order flow is what I'm labeling right here. We came into the order block, moved up, moved down, touched the order block, moved up. This is a propulsion block. We now took out that high that we said. I do want to see it take it out with a body. We might have to close at this minor buy side level if there's an S&T. We are up 200 ticks, almost. I might drag the TP right here. Oh, you can also trail your stop here. This is now intermediate term low. Oops. This is now intermediate term low. So I don't want to trust this to go higher, but part of me wants to take it out. I'm going to put my stop here. See if we can just get it to the 2-hour limit. I trailed my stop to the minor buy side. Let's see if we can just get a pump all the way to 2R. Stops are at the minor buy side level. If I was in more micros, I would have taken a partial there, but I didn't have enough micros. We'll continue trailing the stop here. Just getting as much as we can out of this trade, and we're up. Good trade right there. So definitely make 2R on that one. Don't wait. Don't short it. It will hit full TP. There it is. Now that was pretty much full TP. I mean, my full TP is here. I'm not hesitating with that. You know, just gonna take it off there. It's close enough. I'm gonna trail my stop in case it puts relative equal highs. I'm happy with it. It was above 2R, so I did measure my 2R incorrectly. See, it's plus 460, so 2R was incorrect. We can watch this though. In fact, we could maybe even look for a re-entry. We could maybe even look for a re-entry. Yeah, it's also SMT, guys. It's also SMT. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. This isn't SMT. You guys know me. I don't mess around with that. If we form a bearish SMT when I'm in the trade, I take that shit out. Waiting for news entry on the OB. Yep, if you enter on the OB, you probably caught a really good trade here. You could put your stop here. TP at the minor buy size 1.7. You would have hit 2R no problem. 2.8. So yeah, we did put an SMT here. So that's another reason why I closed. We could look for maybe a re-entry here. I would probably only do one micro. But yeah, we do have silver bullet idea. This could be a market maker buy. And we could target the equal highs that were put in just now. Is there a 5-minute bullish? We could wait for the 5-minute bullish. You could possibly look for a re-entry here. The thing is, the 10 a.m. flat body is still haunting me, if I'm being honest. Yep, we took a W there. We took a W. So, there. Not hiding anything. It was a classic model, by the way. So this is a classic 950 PO3 reversal model, 930 PO3 reversal model. That's the trade I took. Like I said, I'm not hiding anything. It's the same model I use every time. This has just happened today was the PO3 reversal model. Can you see what happened here? You go down 950 to 1010 macro, breaker, inversion. What is this? That's your breaker. I took the inversion because there was a change in the state. What time is it? What time is it right here? 950 macro. Like just classic stuff. Hopefully my students can see this by now. But just classic stuff. It's literally all there. New York Open, came down below it. That's what you're waiting for. Did I say I was looking for a short here? No. I said I was looking for a long. So I'm waiting for price to go below New York Open. Where did it go? Well, it took out the sell side here. I will admit I wanted to see it take out this level. But when you get the chain of state delivery, you get the chain of state delivery, you know? So, yeah. I would probably expect this to go higher, if I'm being honest. But the SMT stands. So for now, the SMT stands. We pretty much took a perfect TP there, huh? For now, at least. So, classic model, right? Classic model. The only thing that would have made this a little bit better is if there was a breaker here. There's not one on the 1 minute. That was probably more of a 15-second breaker. But yeah, classic model there. And you would have had to do your 15-second deviations here, which I haven't taught yet, but if you went on the 15-second breakers, I don't know if any of my students are here, but if you looked at the 15-second breaker, I don't even have the 15-second chart and I can see it. I'm almost confident there's a 15-second breaker here. You put your standard deviations on that breaker leg and you'll get your -2, -2.5. This is your manipulation leg, right? Obviously, you can do it like this on the 1 minute, aim for -1. But the 15-second one gave a really clear one, especially because it's a 1 minute. Yeah, let me know if you see the 1 minute breaker there. We took a perfect TP there. Wow. Really good thing that we trailed our stop at the 2R level. Yeah, so far the SMT holds. It necessarily doesn't need to be a full reversal off the SMT. It could just be a retracement off the SMT. Very bearish order flow. We might have even had the wrong bias. We just had a good trade. That's a bearish breaker in formation. Could target that 10 a.m. low. Would I ever take a trade like this? Did put relative equal lows. Could switch your bias here. I'm not gonna take this. I'm not gonna take this because I'm not too confident in it. We also didn't get the breaker. But what I will say is, originally I was bullish towards London highs. We did come up. There must be a 30-minute fair value gap here that I missed. Oof, that's really cutting it close. We are in the hourly fair value gap, so it could start to range now. Is what I'm gonna say. It could start to range. On the 15-second breaker, we hit more than 2.5. Is this not your 15-second breaker right here? 30-second breaker maybe. What session indicator is that? It's called ICT kill zones and pivot to TFO. 2022 sell model. Nope, there's no 2022 sell model here. There's no market structure shift. No market structure shift. So, yeah, no sell model here. This is still retracement. As of now, still retracement. We didn't even get the breaker. I mean, we did get a change in the state delivery, but we worked on the bottom of it. That's not what you want to see. In fact, this is a long. This is my entry model long. I mean, it would have had to come below 10 a.m. if I'm being honest, but this would be a continuation long probably. Where would the market structure be? You should look at your most recent short-term low. Is there a low here? Is there a low here? Is there a low? No, this is not a low. Right here is your low. We'd have to break structure here. Right? That's your only low. There you go. There's your second leg. See this? See this move down? You can't survive this in Apex all the time. You know? My entry was here. That would have I would have broke even if I put my stop break even. That's why I just take it off on Apex. Do you use inducement? It's just a retracement. Yeah. No, it's like I said, yeah, no, definitely a long here. Like I said, this is my classic long. You just wait for your retracement and wait for the inversion. It's right there. The risk reward is not that good, to be honest, but SMT will break here. Yeah, this is the line right off the inversion, right? Right off the inversion. You can maybe get 2R if you put your stop at the breaker. Like, let's see if it would have given you 2R. Let's see how high this can go, too, you know? That was my original objective. You're not getting filled? No, I wouldn't leave a limit order here. I would have, if I was gonna take this trade, I would have market bought. So just market buy this candle close. Just like I did here, I market bought. You take this market buy, right? This is the exact, listen, this is the exact same thing, and there's your TP. So there's our original TP hit. All right, so a good thing to know, we were right about that. It will hit midnight opening gap. Yep, that was my final objective, like I said. If I was going to hold anything, it would have been to this price level right there. Your new day opening gap high. It's quite a bit of movement. I just took it off low level, but this was my final objective. Will it hit? Right now, it looks like it. Looks like it'll probably keep going up. Right? Lines with your -1. Not a clear manipulation leg here, as this is your high, but I know there's a manipulation leg here. Longs were too clean. Yes, sir. You just had to be bullish, you know? If you weren't bullish, you probably would have missed some of these. You would have maybe saw the hourly bearish fair value gap. Would I re-enter? I don't know if I'll get another entry as good as this one. This one was really good. Just classic fake people short. 4-hour rejection block. This or this? This isn't a rejection block. This is a rejection block. So what's your question? I'm confused. No, I'm not going to re-enter. If I were to re-enter, like I said, this was my entry model. I definitely missed the re-entry opportunity. To be honest, I wasn't really looking for it. Also, ES just took the buy side level, so I would be break even if I took this trade now. I would either close or break even. I would be break even right now because ES took the buy side. It's still possible we go into a range. It's Friday. We already dumped so much. I wouldn't demand this level. Maybe on any other day. It's also December. I wouldn't demand this level. You know, most times it will reach this level, but in conditions like this, you have to understand it might not be expensive. You know, right now it looks expensive, but I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if it just fizzled out. You know, it could just fizzle out here and stop. It could just be a wick. This could just be a double-sided wick. Will it happen? I don't know. Maybe not. In my opinion, it's a really clear drawn liquidity. I know most of the time it will reach that level, but I'm not going to risk it on a day like this. We're already trading December. First time trading December, it is a war zone. Yeah, pretty much, bro. What ICT playlist did you watch? I've seen them all, brother. Can you show your ICT kill zone pivots indicator? Yes, sir. These are my indicator settings. This is how I do it. You can mark what you want to mark. I mark out Asia, London, and New York PM. These are the time zones. These are the time zones that help me trade the New York AM power of 3. Okay. Then, this should be 9:30. I'm gonna do 9:30. Then the second thing I mark out is all of these opening prices. Now I don't always keep them all checked marked because then I'll have a whole bunch of lines. You'll see it's loading here. I'll have a whole bunch of lines. I just check them off as price reaches that level. So for now, we've only reached 10 a.m. So I'll keep 10 a.m., New York open, midnight open, just so I can see the higher time frame candle. What days are you not trading with Christmas and New Year? The only day I won't trade is probably Christmas, the bank holiday. I got a 3 hour with your trade. Nice, bro. How long do you stay live? I'll probably be live probably till 11 here. You gonna trade next week? I'll be trading next week. Let me check the calendar. Monday's probably gonna be the best day to trade this week. Monday, maybe Tuesday. Okay, Wednesday's a bank holiday, so Wednesday's no trading period, right? I'm trading on funded right now. Wednesday's a no trade day period. This week's gonna suck, guys. I am on X, but I don't post too much. I'm not that big. No one really. Do you have Discord or Telegram group for beginners? I have a Discord group. There's 14,000 people in it. You can join if you want. It's free. Special hours too. Yeah, special hours. Your December trades have been fire. Appreciate you, bro. You live every day. I am live every day, brother. We're here every single day. Unless I'm sick. Listen, if you guys ever see me not live, just know it means I'm sick. We took a 1W today, and I might re-enter, but we'll see. This is my trade for today. So we took here. Discord link is in my TikTok bio. You're gonna have to copy paste it. Tell me you caught the TGIF 25% with double purge. Bro, you saw the double purge Insta? Yes! I'm so happy you saw the double purge, bro. I was gonna do a market review with you guys, tell you guys classic double purge today. You just have to be patient and wait for the long. Yes, bro. Oh, that feels so good, man. What am I looking for right now? I just want to see, are we gonna reach that new day opening gap? I want to see, are we gonna reach that new day opening gap, or are we just gonna fizzle out? I was bullish too, but you gave me confidence entering the 2-minute version. Thanks, bro. Bank today. Appreciate you, bro. I'm glad I gave you the confidence. Practice building it on your own, you know? I struggle with it too, man. I struggle with it too. I've seen my model over 1,000 times, and I still struggle to take this entry. That's why I just have to remind myself, like, yo. That's why I told my at the beginning of the stream, what did I say? I said, when I see my setup, I don't want to hesitate. That's what my goal is today. And I'm happy that we didn't hesitate, you know? I know this is my entry model. Every single thing check is a check mark here. Can you explain why you went long? For sure, brother. So originally I was bullish towards London highs. I'll explain why shortly. I'll give you the easiest explanation. Why isn't it showing the indicator here? It's loading. Just give it a sec. It's loading. Give it a second here. Good shit, bro. Appreciate you, Toppy. It's also a P03 reversal model, right? This when you come down into sell side / imbalance, you get the breaker. I should also annotate here, it's also a CISD. It doesn't have to be a breaker. It could be a CISD. And then you have an inversion. And then usually this time period is in your 950 macro, 1010 macro. So that's right here, right? Same thing. Oh, sorry. It's the 15-minute chart. Right here. Same thing. Okay, why did I take the long? I will show. You know what? I'll post a recap here I'll post a TikTok video. Reshare your trading system? What do you mean reshare? It's all there, bro. I was struggling with fear of entering, then I de-risked a bit that helped me be not emotional. I appreciate you just broke through recent 115 minutes, but definitely gonna have to pull back. It could pull back here. It's possible it could. It looks like we're forming a 15-minute fair value gap. I appreciate it. Yeah, congratulations on the second payout, brother. Great longs today. Funded? Yep, I'm on the funded right now. Okay, we'll do a quick trade recap. The Google Drink Live is not working. Is it really not? So you go to ebooks, you click this, it doesn't work. Well, for me, it works. You have to so this won't work, but you have to go to downloads and open the PDF. Maybe that's why. How much you make per month? I don't know, bro. I just kind of get payouts every now and then. I haven't gotten a payout in a couple months. I've gotten 3 payouts total. Last couple months were difficult. Thanks for the info. Appreciate you, bro. All right, we'll do okay, we're gonna do a trade recap. The reason I was bullish, relative equal highs left in London. We also have a new day opening gap high that has not been touched today, and it's typical for Friday to close back into the price range of the week, and that aligns with the TGIF setup if you know what that is. On the 15-minute chart, what happened? We came into a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. We also swept the sell side level here. What do I look for on the 1 minute? Either a change in state of delivery or the breaker. In this case, we had a change in state of delivery right here. That's all my criteria met. It's time to look for my entry model. What was my entry model? I took this 2-minute inversion fair value gap right here. So this 2-minute inversion fair value gap, that's how I entered the trade. I took my profits at 2R. I was aiming for a low-hanging fruit objective, which was this 15-minute imbalance right there that had not been tapped prior. So how high can we go above London highs? The low-hanging fruit for me is a 15-minute fair value gap right here. However, I think it's possible we do come higher. I didn't leave any positions targeting new day opening gap high, which was the reason I took the trade. I think it's possible it fizzles out here, but if not, then that's where my eyes would be too. So, yeah. W, was that a W recap? Don't pocket watch. How much money in total payouts from the 3,000. Don't pocket watch that. You can ask for. I don't care. I got nothing to prove. Just join your Discord. Thank you for your knowledge. There's a way to reshare. You're on a 2-month losing streak. Last month was break even. 2 months before that in a row were losing months. Month before that was break even. Every month before that was profitable. Does PO2 model apply to the weekly candle? Of course, bro. Which platform are you trading in? TradingView. Trading holidays? Yeah. Can I replace my 9 to 5 with trading? Of course. Listen, honestly, there is one thing here that I think all of us take for granted, right? Every single one of us takes this for granted. Let me tell you guys. Like, I'm telling you, we all take this for granted. People will work 9 to 5 and come back home with $80, $100, whatever. But they will be in a trade, and when they're up 100, they won't close. What? You're taking it for granted, you know? You're aiming for too much. Sometimes, not everyone, but sometimes just take it for the little thing it is, right? It doesn't need to be you're making 10K this month, right now I'm making 10K or a 0, you know? You took a trade, you're up 100 to 200, you're replacing your income. You're making money at home for 2 to 3 minutes in comparison to working an 8-hour shift, coming home with $100. You know, I'm not saying close all your positions, but you don't need to risk 500 to make 1,000. You can risk 50 to make 150, for example, right? Risk 20, like you can make that, and it's just still sustainable income. You know, it doesn't need to be the whole big out win. So, just something I think. You like meme coins? No, I hate fucking meme coins. Every time I buy a meme coin, listen, if you want a meme coin to tank, let me know. I'll buy in and that shit will tank. If anyone has a grudge against any meme coin, let me know. I will personally bring that price level all the way to the bottom, bro. Yep, I'll show you the TFO indicators. So Asia, London, New York PM session. This is all recorded on YouTube, by the way, so you can go back and see it. Asia, London, New York PM. And then I mark out midnight open, New York open. And then my intermediate power of 3s, 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, 1:30 is not intermediate. It's a 4-hour candle, power 3, and then 2 p.m. Yep, set the hourly. I still, at this point, trading this high above the 15-minute fair value gap, it's probably gonna come up here, right? It's probably gonna come up here. Go now and buy Seahorse coin just now for the meme. Seahorse. Respect the hustle, but it's a gamble every time. Yeah, man, meme coins, they all go to zero eventually, man. You know, they all go to zero. Sure, you can do a little bit of analysis and say, yeah, maybe it can go to 2 cap, 3 cap, but you trade full time. I trade every day, but it's not full time income for me yet. Got some more work to do. And you took one trade today. This was my final objective. Looks like it would have played out. We would have had to held with this. We would have had to hold the trade from this retracement. Obviously, we could have re-entered here. Like I said, we did not re-enter. Because I was a little bit skeptical to think, are we going to really reach this level or not? Well, we reached the level, you know? I don't trade before 9:30, Sharma. Why don't you wait price with it back? Sometimes I do Ethan, but sometimes I take the inversion with the market order. It depends how the price action is forming on the 1-minute chart for me to determine that. What do you do on 8:30? I sleep. I wake up at 9 a.m. What's the red and blue arrows? Just showing the last trade I took. We took one trade today, entered here, and sold here. So we caught a nice little 2-hour trade. And there it is. New day gap opening. Right? Sorry, not yet, not yet. Give it a little bit of time. Little bit of time right there. You don't spectate the charts at 8:30? No, sir. I start spectating at 9:15. Literally 15 minutes before the opening. That's all I need. Realistically, I just need 5 minutes. Don't need much more. It's not what I'm looking for, you know? What made you bullish on the higher time frame? I will explain to you, brother. Let's do one more trade recap. Do we reach the level there? Come on, just hit it so I can say it. Okay, there it is. So you know what? It ended up going to our final target. We didn't hold the trade. I'll definitely put it in the journal. You helped me make 2,000 today. Thank you. No problem, brother. Are you Eastern time? I am Eastern time, yep. Show the setting of the power of 3 again? No problem. So these are the settings. You just mark out midnight open. So this is your label, whatever you want to label the time, and then you put the time here. See, I'm coming back and said it was an inversion. You said not. What do you mean I said not? No, I didn't. I literally outlined that trade. Are we talking about the same thing? I literally talked about this trade being an inversion. This would have met my model's criteria. You done for the day? Now I'm for sure done for the day. That's my final target hit. But yeah, no, I'm definitely done. We'll probably get a nice little deep retracement at some point. I guess true final target would be this daily fair value gap high. That's a long way to go. I'd prefer to target that on Monday. You were expecting pre-market lows to be taken. Understandable. Understandable. You were probably looking for a rejection from one of these levels, right, Nilish, if I'm guessing? What platform you use? I use all of them. Right now I'm just using Apex. Can you explain your trade? Pretty sure I'm not the go guy. Yeah, just found my bias, trusted it, took the trade, followed my rules. That's all I did really. How many models do you trade apart from macros? Macros are not my models. My models are my PO3 models. I have 7 PO3 models. How do you find your daily bias? Well, today I'll tell you how I did. You just kind of have to listen. You find daily bias once you learn how to read price action. So I'll tell you what I read. Okay, I saw these equal highs left for us to potentially target a nice draw on liquidity. That's the first thing I saw. The next thing I saw is we have bullish order flow coming in to New York Open, right? That's 2 things potentially telling us that we can go higher. The third thing telling us that we can go higher is the fact that we have a new day opening gap that's high of day. Look at the daily chart. I mean, you can't see that at this point, but at the time of this price action, we had no price trading above at the new day opening gap high. So to me, I know that's pretty rare. That's a potential price target that it's going to be drawn to. Even if it didn't reach to today, it would have eventually reached this price level. So what am I looking for? I know I'm looking for a long. The only thing that tells me maybe we can go short is maybe if we just happen to reject a premium, right? I don't favor that, especially because Friday is typical for Friday to trade back into the weekly range. So we have so many things telling us that it's probably going to go higher. That's why I said at the beginning of stream, I'm not really interested in shorts. I don't think we can get an A plus short today. I will sit here and wait for a long to form in one of my PO3 models. Which PO3 model? Very simple. We have accumulation pre-market, buy side, sell side. This is called double purge, right? Which model am I looking for if it's a double purge to sell? So I'm looking for my reversal model. This is the reversal model. So what am I looking for? Looking for either a breaker or a change in the state of delivery, right? Why am I looking for it right here? No problem. I'll tell you. We have a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, right? And we took out sell side. Isn't that exactly what you want to see? Isn't this classic ICT, right? Sell side taken, displacement in the opposite direction. Very simple stuff, right? How did I enter the trade? There's 1,000 ways to enter the trade. You could have just sold it at this wick. You could have bought it right here. You could have waited for the inversion. You could have waited for the order block. You could have waited for the propulsion block. You could have waited for the breaker. You could have waited for the retracement and the inversion. And then there's your immediate pump. That's a lot. Damn, these candles are moving. You're telling me that was a 350 point move? You're telling me, oh wow. I mean, I'm not gonna say 1050 reverse. It wouldn't be a reversal, Martino. It would be a retracement, maybe. Imagine if I was holding, yeah, that's what I just said, you know? Even if okay, listen, I probably wouldn't have held it this high up. But hypothetically speaking, if we did hold the trade, say I bought it here. Yeah, it would have been 200 points right there. Yeah, that would have been, you should have held that shit. I mean, yeah, in hindsight, I mean, yo, that's a very good move, you know? But with Apex, I really can't be risking it, you know? I really can't be risking it. You got to be consistent. I don't even want to make that much in a trade with Apex. They literally have profit target limits, bro. Like they literally limit how much you can make. So I have to be consistent, you know? I'm not going to look for anything above 3R probably. Do you count on? 57.45 now. So plus 460 for me. So yeah, I really can't. Realistically, I can't even hold trades like this. That's just how Apex is, you know? It's unfortunate. What if price goes all-time high? That's not happening, bro. I don't know about that one. Don't know about that one. You can, bro? Well, someone told me you can't make more than like 800 or something. Or like you have to like average it out. 2W today, nice, bro. Okay, 30 price rule. So say I make 400 every trade, right? If I made 1200, it would have been 1200 on this one. Why Apex not top step? What if NQ gets rug pulled? Bro, if NQ gets rug pulled, we're gonna have a lot more issues than our fucking funded accounts, bro. That's not good. There's gonna be some bad shit going on if NQ gets a rug pull. There's no rug pull. You can't rug pull the Nasdaq. That's like every single company closing. No, but so consistent. Yeah, there's like 30% consistency rule with Apex, and Apex is my least favorite. I mean, my favorite is Top Step, then my funded futures, and then Apex. Why am I trading Apex? Just to build some discipline. Yo, pull. Yo, everyone sell. Everyone sell. That's rug pull this shit. Take your profits. Any entries you can see now? Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't touch any longs. Would it be a DJ to short here? It's too early. I'd wait for 1050 because the hourly candle is still forming, right? It's still gonna form. It'll probably look something like this. Even if it closes like this, it'll still close above here. So any short, you know, it's probably gonna stop you out. So if you waited till 1050, you might be able to find another short. Is MNQ1 not delayed? No, it's not delayed. What's your balance now? You can only withdraw to 20. I'm not that only at 750. We did take losses last time we streamed, so we're just made back those losses now, plus a little bit, I think. I have to, you know what? Let's just look at the Apex rules myself. You know, I'm just being lazy at this point. Apex payout rules. Can you explain again why you went long? You know what, bro? I might just post a trade recap at this point because yeah, we're up on the week, I think. We're up on the week for sure. Not even close. What is your balance now? Yeah. 7, yeah. So please. Sure. I think I'll just post a trade recap though, because people are gonna keep coming here and asking why I went long. I'll just post a trade recap. If you wait like an hour, bro, I'll post it on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Why long when we sweep out highs? No, bro, no, I'll tell you, no problem, bro. What's up, Davi? Not payout method. A new payout system. Every trade. Yeah, but it has to be every trade, right? That's what I'm saying. Like if I consistent like 400 is my hit, my average. If all of a sudden I take a trade and I make 1200, that's too much, right? They'll deny my payout. You're still holding 18 to 1 RR. Nice, bro. Let's say I made 400 5 times in a row. Um, I pay for CME data, so top step is better. I agree. If bro use full money, then it's possible. Guys, TA, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, bro. This guy said Apex controls the data. Bud, bro, you dumb. This is centralized. You can't. What? It's the CME data. Bro, the rule is only you're gonna request a payout. The rule is only when you request a payout. Yeah, okay, I know that. But so they can deny the payout. But if let's say I make 400 6 times, 400 6 times, or let's say 5 times, I'm at 2000, right? TA, bro. Oh man, I almost want to mute you just because of how stupid that is, bro. Like, ah man. Okay. So I'm at 2000, Toffee. If I take a trade then 1200, what do I have to do to get a payout? I have to calculate some shit. Getting funded on Apex way more. Getting funded is easier. That's what, man. Apex confusing, man. Like, can they put some type of calculator to tell me if I'm good or not? Like, why they gotta make me calculate this shit? Like, I'm calculating my taxes here or something. People were hitting at your longs at 9:30, bro. I had to welcome to the team, bro. Like, whatever my bias is, there's gonna be at least like 50 haters in TikTok telling me it's probably gonna be the opposite. You know what, Toffee? I'm just gonna keep journaling every trade, and I'm just gonna tell you, bro. And you know what? That's it. Like, we're just gonna do that. We took one trade today. It was one win. You trade 2022 ICT. I'm gonna post a trade recap, guys. I'm just gonna post a trade recap. There's really no point in me continuously. I've already said it like 4 times why I took the trade, so I'll just post a trade recap. I think gold's gonna keep going up. I've been bullish on gold for a while. So okay, Toffee, so you're telling me all I need to do is calculate so look at my total and then calculate 30%, right? And then if let's say I made 35%, I have to just make more. That way it's not 30%. Okay, I see. NQ and MNQ. NQ is a mini, MNQ is a micro, right? So that's 110. You take longs. We did take longs today, yeah. Classic A plus model for me, so definitely had to take that. I'm glad I did not hesitate. Oh, so let's journal these trades. Yeah, so we obviously could have held this one, but that's okay. No, it's not working like that kind of drawdown to profit. Is it every day? What are MNO timings? Midnight open is 0000 00 0000, like midnight. 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna push right now. It's a bull flagging. Maybe. That's a lot of movement for a Friday. But TGIF definitely aligned right there. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for like 11 a.m. and I'll probably head out. So if you have questions, use me. Should I do a trade recap right here, right now, just to summarize it up? Okay, let's do a trade. I wasn't expecting AM to do much. I was expecting a move higher. Just I didn't expect it to move that much. That much past. This was like my final target here. If I'm being honest, we moved almost 100 points above that final target. What percentage are you winning trades using ICT? I think my average is like 60 to 70, assuming I'm following every rule perfectly. Are you on an express? Yeah, I'm on an express right now. Okay, I'm gonna do a trade recap. Okay. Okay, everyone keeps asking for a trade recap, so I'm gonna do a trade recap. First things first, you have to be bullish. The reason I was bullish, well, we had a very clear draw on liquidity. The relative equal highs here left from Asia and London. We also had the new day opening gap high, which is this price level right here, which was my real target for this trade. The reason it was my target was because we had not touched the new day opening gap high. So at this time, this was the high of day. That is pretty rare. Usually in characteristics like this, we usually have a reversal. What kind of confirmed the reversal for me? Well, we had a 15-minute change of the state of delivery right here, right? So that's bullish order flow going into New York Open. So if I'm looking for longs, I want to see price go below New York Open into a key level, ideally move higher, okay? Something else to note is usually on Fridays, the characteristic is to trade back into the weekly range. We had a bearish weekly range, trading down. So I'm expecting Friday to come back into that range, therefore move higher. So everything was kind of telling us to go up. Where did I take my long from? Well, we had a big 15-minute bullish fair value gap here. We swept the sell side level that was resting inside. We put in an intermediate term low on the lower time frame. That's right here, intermediate term low. Took out liquidity, short term low, intermediate term low. And then I took my entry on the inversion fair value gap. That was on the 2-minute. That was something like this. And that's where I went long. I took my profits at 2R, and eventually the final target hit. So this is a classic double purge model where we take buy side, fake people long, we go down, fake people short, engineer liquidity right here, and then we get the real move because we know where the higher time frame is going, which is that new day opening gap. I didn't hold the trade all the way there. You could have held it, but I'm happy with my 2R and just watching it go here just to put the cherry on top. So that's my trade recap. I think I covered everything. I didn't talk about the macro, but macro as well. I've gotten 3 payouts so far. 3 payouts. You trade for 1 hour a day, then stop. Well, if I take my first trade and I win, then usually, how you know what's gonna keep going down? How do I know? Because I'm looking for confirmation on the lower time frame that it's not. So how did I know? Well, the first thing that told me was the change in state of delivery right here. The second thing that told me was the inversion fair value gap right here. At that point, I knew we were most likely going to come take this high at least. And if I was right about the expansion, it would have come and taken out that new day opening gap. How to confirm London reversal continuation? A bias, bro. Where do you think it's going now? If it's going to continue higher, it'll reach this daily fair value gap, in my opinion, without question. If it's going to continue higher. Do I think it's going to continue higher? I don't know. It could just fizzle out. You also have previous PM session high, right? I label that for a reason. It's often a drawn liquidity. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this much move higher. I thought after reaching this price level, we would have just fizzled out. Like this was my max. I didn't expect this much movement today. So, but the fact that we are moving this much, yeah, I probably expect these 2 lines that I just drew. So the previous day high and previous PM session high all look like decent price levels. If we do come down like this, you can maybe look for a 1050 macro long. Dude, if you did since closure trade, you would have been food. If you did closure trade, you would have been fine. I am fine, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? Totally fine, bro. How you know? How you confirm? What do you think it's going to now? Yeah, if it continues, it'll go here. But we could get a retracement, obviously, at any point. All right, let's post this for the Discord. Post this for the Discord. Another day. Another A+ model. Doot, 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 doot. That is your inversion. This is your breaker. This is your FEG. Tell me this is literally not an example of a... All right. Cool. 950 macro. You can use Bitcoin and Ethereum for S&T, yeah. Really. So I will post this in the Discord. Yo, guy was ready to put. Appreciate you, bro. Guy was ready to put the thumbs up on that one. I just like to show that it repeats every day. But what are your thoughts on the U.S. government shut down the U.S. markets getting affected? What do you mean shut down the market? Who's shutting down the market? Yesterday the charts look almost the same, but it kept going down. Yesterday was a classic model as well. So I'm just going to show it here in my Discord. This is what happened yesterday, right? Listen, Friday's characteristic is to trade back into the range. Thursday's characteristic is to usually continue Wednesday towards that objective. What happened yesterday? Accumulation pre-market, manipulation, classic model in this case. 950 macro, 50-minute fair value gap, buy side, sell side, same thing, you know? The double purge is there. Look, sell side taken out first, then buy side taken out second, and then you see the real move. Just like this example. Sell side, and buy side, protected high, and then we move lower. Inversion fair value gap plus breaker. Usually those are the PD rates that you see. Here you have inversion fair value gap and a breaker, and then you go all the way down to -2, -2.5. There you go, -2, -2.5. At this point, we retrace or reverse. Literally says it in the diagram, retrace or reverse. What happens? Retrace. How do you trade retracements? Inversion. Will you get profitable this year? I mean, I think if you took all my months, I would be profitable this year. So, in my opinion, I am profitable. I just have to execute. I just have to work on executing. What's your bias today? Think we're to consolidate? I was bullish today. What do I think now? We can probably retrace. We took one trade today. Yep. We took a 2R. Took my profits at 2R. Went high. Yep. Discord is free, brother. It's all yours, man. Discord is free. Why do you think PM session higher lower also good on liquidity? Because it's time, right? It's the specific time that this high was put on. So think about it like this. This is how I like to think about it. Anyone who traded the PM session yesterday and went short, they put their stop losses above those highs, right? You know, just think about it like this. Stop losses, for example, here, Asia, right? Yes, this is buy side liquidity, but you know when it's inside of a key time, like the PM session, right? You know this liquidity is a lot more important. Maybe you could even say there's more liquidity resting here because it's at a key time. You know there's a lot of traders trading during this time. I'm sure the algorithm knows that. So it knows that there's probably more liquidity resting above a time-based high. For example, anyone who went short yesterday, you know there's going to be a bulk of liquidity stop loss addressing above previous day's high. Because anyone who traded yesterday throughout the entire day, you know their stop loss is going to be covered somewhere in this wick, right? And for the majority, there's going to be a lot resting at the actual high, right? So anyone who went short, you know there's going to be a lot of liquidity up here. So you know that. Imagine previous week's high. So that's kind of the idea, right? They're using those key times to determine key levels. That's the game, bro. Appreciate you. I'm waiting for a retracement, but it just took off. Yeah, you kind of have to get in early, to be honest. Unfortunately, it did not really give anything during that 10 a.m. It's usually expansive. Usually this time period right here from like 10:15 to 10:30 usually will either consolidate or expand. It's usually not going to see your setups there. Did anyone long today? I took a long. Only took my 2R though. What's your GPA? What was your GPA? My GPA is pretty good, bro. It's like 3.6, I think. 3.6, yeah. But to be honest, bro, I didn't really try, bro. Like, I could have got more if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to. I also cheated. I cheated a lot, if I'm being honest. So, I ain't even gonna lie. Half that shit was online for me, bro. So, you know me, bro. I'm quick with it. Just Shift F, Control F, everything. Switch tabs in one click. You straight, man. We on the same boat. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Bro, ChatGPT did great for me. Got me like a 3.6. What indicator showed the PM session? I use ICT kill zone pivots and TFO. That is my indicator that I use. Those are the settings. Another day, your bias is right. Yeah, let's add it to the list. And the journal. Shoot, did I not screenshot the executions? Let's screenshot this quickly. Add it to the journal for the Discord. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, how have I been doing this? Paste this here. Uh, one win today. What's our bias tracker at? Where's the last time we said bias tracker? There it is. 18 correct. We now have 18 correct, 3 neutral, and 2 wrong. So keeping track of the bias there. Movie share, is that you? Of course it is, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Can you add the setting of your Power 3 on Discord to take a screenshot from top to bottom? Yes. I can do that for you, brother. Do you have any trade recaps on YouTube? Usually I post them in YouTube Shorts. Usually I don't post full videos because it's only a minute. 3 right, 1 wrong buys for the week. Yeah, so far in the week we were Well, I didn't do yesterday, so we're 2-1. So we were right Monday and Tuesday. Um, the day that we lost, we were wrong. I had the wrong bias. Standard deviation settings. I have quite a bit of standard deviations. The one you're probably looking for is this one. Those are my settings. I'm gonna really struggle with it. You can show example of the chart. Someone said, "Can you please explain liquidity?" Brother, that is not an easy complex to explain. I do have a video specifically on liquidity, so honestly, I would just recommend you watch that. If I'm being honest, I won't be able to explain it as good as that. Trader posted today in Discord. Yeah, let's see it, bro. You posted my Discord. Let's see some of the trades from people here. Okay, someone caught those longs too. Bond futures. Damn, bro. This guy's nice. Damn, bro. This guy's locked in. Got the suit and everything. All right, executions. Oh no. What the fuck is this? At least he marked the fair value gap. I mean, yo, he caught the bottom of that shit. Damn. Nice. I ain't gonna say nothing. He caught the bottom right there. All right, let's see what people are saying in futures. A lot of trades here. Someone blew their account, traded some lots, entered 2 positions, closed one at plus 30. That's trade one. I'll take profit. Nice, that's good. That's good. A lot of people posting trades here. Some it's not stopping. Let's go. You held. Really held. That's great. December's going smoothly for some people. That's good. That's what I like to hear. Forex traders, damn, it's Rizzy all over the place, bro. Forex futures, everything. Oh, nice. Someone caught a short. What short, man? What is this short? Damn, how did you short? What chart is this? We took one trade today, Paul. It was a win. Go down. Once it took liquidity on the bottom, it went up. How you know it? How do you know once it touched FED, it wasn't going to go down? Once it looked at liquidity on the bottom, right? Okay, right here. You talking about right here? How did I not know it was going to go? How did I know it wasn't going to go down here? No problem, brother. So step one, obviously, is the liquidity. The liquidity, I am Arab, yeah. We took out the liquidity. That's step one, okay? Step two, I'm going to tell you all the things that made me think it's going to go up. That's step one. Step two, 15-minute bullish fair value gap, okay? That's 2 things so far, okay? Step three, we're inside of a macro. That's how we expect it to probably not go sideways. So that's another thing that you can use. It's typical to reverse around this time period. Okay, step four, we came below New York Open in that manipulation. That's step four. Step five, we also have an inversion. Step six, we're also bullish. We're also just bullish on this day. So I was looking for longs to begin with. And then as soon as we inverse that fair value gap, you know it's good. Do you still study after the trading session? Of course, bro. Yeah, I backtest still. Inversion fair value gap. Just wait for the bullish fair value. Wait for the bearish one to fail. No, that's one way to know. So how do you know it wasn't gonna just go back down? Well, if you don't know, just wait. See what happens. That's what I did. I waited for it to fail. Yeah. Boom, boom. And that's I got oh you oh. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a good trade. You just your stop loss placement. I mean, it's not your fault. Most days, Sarvan, it's not gonna come up this high on the fair value gap. But yeah, you're technically 1, 2, 3. Your safest stop loss. It's also the breaker block. You have to cover the breaker, so your stop loss would have to be higher. Any more trades today? No, probably not. Maybe I'll trade on my. I have another account that I need to trade on. Maybe in the PM session. Tanya just stared at the chart and let this opportunity pass by. That's okay. Maybe she missed it, bro. It's okay. You know, it happens. Maybe she didn't see it. Maybe it wasn't clear for her, you know? Listen, better for her to stare at it and let it go than to chase it when she's not really clear about what's happening, you know? You enter more in the 1 minute or 5 minute, almost always 1 minute, right? I'll usually scan the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I'm being honest, but for the most part, I'm always on the 1 minute. Explain what a macro is. In my most recent video, it'll explain it to you, brother. I can explain to you everything live, or you can just, it's all in my videos, man. I don't charge for any information. The only thing I charge for is for those who want to be mentored by me. Oh, speaking of, I'm supposed to release that form today. Would you recommend trading with your money first or funded? If so, with who? I'd recommend Top Step Futures. Go live on PM session. I probably won't go live on PM session, brother. It's just too much for me one day, you know? Oh, it's Friday. That sucks. True day open timings. True day is midnight open, brother. So 0000. You know what, man? I'm just gonna keep this open here so people can see. These are my personal settings. You can obviously adjust them to your model, but when I'm looking for PO3, this is what I look like. 0050 each hour is a macro. Yes, sir. Can you describe how you study? I backtest. I don't do many market reviews now because I'm usually live every day, so I know what happens in the New York session. But for the most part, I just backtest, study my model, study my weaknesses, study where I can put stop losses better, study where I can take profits better, study where the continuation is, study where the reversal is. How much you'd recommend before switching off a funded? That's a personal decision. Me personally, when I make like probably let's say 20, anywhere from like 10 to 20,000 extra. So not like I need to put that and purchase things on my own. Like if I have an extra 10 to 20,000 that I'm okay losing, I'll put that into a live account. And then I'll still trade fundeds, but that's when I'll start trading live. That's just my personal way I'm gonna do. You taking any trades? We did take one trade today, yeah. I didn't hold it, but we took our 2R. I'm happy with it. Choppy right now, big move coming. Yeah, usually you get expansion after consolidation, but it doesn't have to be a big move necessarily. P&L plus 450 on the day. So 2R for me, risk 200, just a little bit above 2R. I think we risked a little bit more than 200, so just my 2R trade, risk 200 to make 450. Bro, I'm the one that blew the 5K account. What's up, brother? How are you doing, man? Boom, boom. How much is your private group? It's 50 a month. 50 US a month. I can't let everyone in. That's why I usually don't announce it on YouTube and TikTok, because a lot of people will join. I kind of want to be picky with who I let in. Don't want anyone who is not gonna put in work. USD not point big move for me. Anything above how much are you funded with right now? Just one funded account, and as we leave December, I will look for more. I will look for more as December leaves. Not looking to get more accounts right now. Big move for me. Anything above 40 points. Nice, bro. Yeah, that's good. I got stopped out when it worked on that trade you took. Right here. Macro indicator. It's not an indicator. I actually I do it myself, just manually. I don't have a macro indicator. How much is that one funded? That one funded is like $200, I think. The 50K funded. Is that what you're asking? How much it costs? Euro. Okay, someone said please, so I'll ask, bro. Euro JPY. Just because you said, in my opinion, just my opinion, it looks like we're coming for previous month high. Hard time frame looks pretty bullish, I guess. Just because the order flow is bullish. This doesn't look like a retracement. Yeah, I mean, you got your, looks like a buy model on the daily, right? There's your change of state of delivery, dip, retrace. You could probably look for longs next week from this daily fair value gap. I'm assuming that's what you're asking me, right? I'll probably mark this level out too. I might even look for a long from here, to be honest. I'll put an alert there. It is currently inside this bearish one, but yeah, order flow is still bullish. So if you get confirmation of longs from this price level, I wouldn't do it this week. Someone said gold. Sure, we can look at gold. I've been bullish on gold for a really long time. Just gonna say that. From the monthly fair value gap, I've been called that out. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this might actually be the bottom here. Very possible that this is actually the bottom. Get along something like that. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that's possible for sure. If you bought 0.1 lots, let me see this real quick. If you did 1 unit, what's 1 unit? 0. What's a lot? 100,000, 10 unit? A lot's 100,000, right? So how many units is that? And fuck this shit, bro. 100,000 times 10,000. You missed it? You missed what? Buy? I'm bullish on XRP. I wouldn't try to analyze the chart. I'm just bullish because of all the hype. Big move acquired. We got another move up. There you go. We got another move up. Are we at the daily fair value gap level yet? No, we're not there yet. So yeah, still expect it to probably come there if it's going to expand higher. Like I said, I didn't expect this at the time, but if we're going to go higher, daily imbalance is a great price level. I'm sure we all saw it. There was no way to get in on this move. No way, really. Unless it retraces and inverses, even then I probably wouldn't take it. It's not worth it. But yeah, you come out too early. Yeah, I exited. I mean, if you think I exit early, that's okay. I don't think I exit early. I'm happy with my 2 risk to reward. I don't need more. To me, I wasn't too confident in the expansion today happening. It's pretty atypical for it to be this much movement in Friday, in December, at the end of the week, third week, second week. It's rare. It doesn't usually happen. So I'm happy with my 2R. My bias was long, but if I was expecting expansion and I got scared and I was like, just gonna close it, then that's different. But I was not scared at the time. At the time, I was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna expand. Do you trade a fixed 1R? No, I don't trade fixed. As you increase in your confidence, you will increase your risk reward. I mean, I don't really have an issue with holding trades. The signs were the Devil's Market 18 and TJF. Yep, the Devil's Market 18 and TJF for sure. I mean, 20% TJF was already met with my TP. So that's one thing. We also had the SMT. But yeah, that was my objective, to be honest. The new day opening gap, which was this level, that was like my final target. But like I said, it didn't necessarily, in my opinion, maybe you guys disagree. In my opinion, it didn't need to do this in this right here. I feel like it easily could have just fizzled out, maybe consolidated a bit, and then maybe later in the day, maybe later in the week, right? Do you trade your SL as you uptrend or downtrend? Only if it makes sense, yeah. Do you trade the evals with the same risk management model? I usually, yeah, usually the exact same. Usually the exact same. That's how we do it. Good shit, Carl. Good shit, Carl. All right. Well, it's 11:10. I do need to post in the Discord. I'm opening a couple spots for the mentorship for January. Let's see how the people in mentorship did. How did you guys do? How do you learn how to trade? ICT on YouTube. Everything I learned was for free. So don't think you have to pay someone to teach you. Sweep the Asian highs, pull back to nice, but you trade eval the same. Yes. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone coming on live today. Feels good to know what to look for now. Yes, it does, brother. Yes, it does. Trading is a lot easier when you just go. Does your Discord teach? Did you catch that? I caught the 2R. I didn't hold the trade all the way to the highs. Trading next week? I will be trading next week, yeah, but we definitely will be very cautious. And obviously, some of those days we're not trading. I think it's next week Christmas. Yeah, we also won't be trading on Christmas, and the early close will probably just tape read, but we'll take it day by day. I'll be live every day, that's for sure. Take care, brother. Take care, Phil. See you, brother. Caught a 7R. Nice, bro. Nice. If I join Discord, will I get help on trading? Yeah, I mean, everyone helps in the chats. It's 15,000 people in here almost. So thank you for coming live. Appreciate you, bro. I'm here every day, man. 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. I'm live every single day. I'm gonna go do a call with the Discord now. I appreciate everyone coming through. Appreciate you, Noah. I'll see you guys next week and in the Discord if you're there. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I will post a trade recap on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram shortly if you're curious about why I took the trade. All right, take care, brothers. Peace, peace, peace.